If anyone's seen this, you have to wait till the end of the video to find out what that is.
Well, there aren't many balls you can do that with.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Hey, good morning guys. Welcome back to the channel. We are back from holiday, honeymoon, whatever you want to call it. We're back with some cows. So today is the day that we are going to take the bulls out, so to speak. So we've come up to the heifers here, me and John, and we're going to take out Mr. Yik Yak first. Not quite sure how we're going to do it yet, but that is the plan. Had an incredible time away in Scotland. The show was absolutely awesome. I really recommend going to that one if you like going to the shows. The Royal Highland. We'll definitely be going back, and awesome to meet Crawford as well. I said in my last video, he was very hospitable for us, showing us around, buying us lunch, whatever, and yeah, a real treat to go and have a look around his place. But now we're home, so we better get on and do some work. These are the heifers. There's a few cows that are run around as well. They had a bit of a second chance. Trying to drive the stock numbers up a bit. See what John's plan is here and how we go about getting them out. All your mates are coming up. All your mates are coming.
Well, there aren't many balls you can do that with.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Just walk them out of the field.
Right.
What's the chance of just dropping the tailboard and then walking up?
Slim.
Yes. That was fairly painless. Just walked straight up to him in the group and sort of let him out the gate. Like John said, there's not a lot of bulls you'd be able to do that with. It won't go that easy for the rest of them, I'm sure. He is a particularly quiet bull. Big boots. Help. Pull the cord. All right. Hey. What a boy. Oh. Don't say it until he actually gets in there.
Yeah. Go on.
Moo.
Right, yeah.
Right. 1 out of 4. Done. Alright, we've come to our turning circle, also known as Rowden Yard. Beautiful curvature and a fantastic exit. 9 out of 10 from me. Some very exciting stuff going to be happening this summer on the farm. Some of it includes that shed behind me there. Very soon there'll be some big developments starting there. Some stuff going on back home. And hopefully a couple of machinery bits as well. So you'll have to stay tuned. Right, we are back at the farm. I just had to show a guy around a couple of the buildings for something that Dr. Phil is working on. So John's dropped off Yik Yak in his new home. One of the fields close to home here. I'm just heading over to our fert store. I'm going to move that grain bag handler or fert bag handler and tidy up all these bags a minute, and I'll explain why when we're out there. So anyone that's relatively new to the channel won't have seen the construction of these buildings behind me. So we've got 3 fertiliser bays and a new grain store here. It's all happened, well, I think we've put 2 crops in it now, so we've had it 2 seasons. But these buildings are new, and when we have new buildings here, they need to be signed off by the research council that fund them. So we're primarily funded by BBSRC. The BBSRC is the Biotechnology and Biological Research Council. I think I've got that right. As our primary funder for everything that goes on here, so for things like kit, for machinery grants, for concrete, for capital things like buildings, everything, they're our primary funder, and therefore it has to be signed off to be used. So it's been up for a couple of seasons. They come in to sign it off, and basically what they want to see when they come is that it's being used for its purpose, which obviously it is. The grain store is, there's no grain in there at the moment, but there's some feed in there, so that's all feed storage at the moment. Fertiliser bays have got fertiliser in them. That one has, and that one, and the one below. They're all kept separate from each other. And so what we should do is spend a little bit of time just tidying up the bag so it's not in a mess, and sweeping all out the debris that finds its way in here, so that when they come tomorrow, it's nice and clean for them to look around. They are the people you want to keep happy around here. Right, we're now at location number 2 for picking up bulls out of 3 locations we have to go to today. We need a hand with one of the places because we've got to run cows along the road, so we'll get Dr. Phil after lunch and we'll go to that other place. Sadly, whilst I was away on holiday, the guys TB testing had 3 IRs. So there's an IR cow in this group here as well that we need to bring home and isolate for the time being. Hopefully when we come to retest, we'll just test those IRs. I don't think there's a hard and fast rule as to whether they test the whole herd or just the IRs. Hopefully we'll just retest the IRs. It's just annoying TB testing, it is. Don't like it at all. But we're going to move him around the fields, get him into the handlers up here, draft off that IR cow and also the bull, and take the bully boy back home. Put the cow somewhere with the other 2 that have also been IRs. Forward! Forward! They were just all stood at this gateway. I think they've heard John rattle on down with the box and they've decided to disappear. They're coming back. I need them to come out this field behind me and hopefully just skit around in that gateway there. There is an electric fence there, so hopefully they'll see that. Pretty sure that is the IR cow there as well. She's a friendly one, unfortunately. Rather interestingly, the daughter of the IR that's up here was taken as a reactor on a previous test. Someone will be able to tell me better whether that runs in the bloodlines of them, I don't know. Hello you lot. You're going the wrong way. Success. We got the bull. We managed to get bully boy in. John's just going to put him up in the actual race. I'm going to try and coax the cow back that we need, because that cow is not the cow we need. Hello. Right, this isn't exactly going to plan. We want this cow here, and her calf is the biggest one. You probably can't see it, but anyway, they're just being a bag of you-know-what. John's got one that's quite friendly that he's walking along the hedge. We're hoping these will follow. Fingers crossed. Right, we got her. There she is. John's just backing up again, so we'll load her up here and take her on. Don't know if anyone's seen this. You have to wait till the end of the video to find out what that is. In the interest of not upsetting John, I didn't film loading that cow because it was touch and go there for a minute.
Really? She went up, but her calf was just a bit...
Calf's never seen a box. Well, I suppose they have when they come out. But...
Yeah.
So we've got bull and cow.
And calf.
And calf. Head for home. Right, the plan is forever changing today, but I'm back home now, cracking on with this job here in the fert store. What I want to do is I'm going to clean up this corner here and actually move these white bags across, because if you can see in and around it, there's some oats. There were some bags of loose oats here and they've all got spilt, so I want all that cleaned out of the way. I've got myself the big Makita leaf blower, battery powered leaf blower, so I have a bit of a sweep off the wall, blow all this out, and then put on the bag lifter, move all those bags across, and then sweep it all off the back wall there, get rid of all the oats. It should be ready for tomorrow. We moved 2 bulls and brought back that IR cow. John's dropped them where he wants to put them. So all we've got to do now is pick up the other 2 bulls. We're going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to crack on with this so that if the lady comes to inspect this first thing in the morning, it's done. I've also got to blow out this bay and the next one, so we'll crack on. bit better, I think. So as you can see, me and John are making a bit of a dent in it here. We've got all this tidied up now, and it looks so clean. All nice and organised. We'll blow those 2 bays out with the leaf blower in a minute. We've tidied up all that rape meal extract or rapeseed extract, which we use as a protein source for feed in the winter for the sheep. So that's all in there. We can blow all this out. The bit of barley we've got to harvest, hopefully next week. We'll go here. This just wants a final bit of a blowout. I'll open that door actually and do that now whilst I'm at it. Then we're getting on top of the job. It is proper sweaty, humid weather. It is, oh, it feels like it's about to throw it down with rain, but no such sign. What does everyone do with their grain stores? Does anyone fumigate them or put anything down? We've got a bit of mud on the floor here where I parked the sprayer, so I'm just going to go and get a nice sharp shovel, scalp all that off and blow it out, and give it a final blow, and it will be pretty clean. We don't want to get any water in here because it'll just make everything damp. Disaster has struck, and I've run out of battery on the old leaf blower, so I have to finish this in the morning once the batteries are all charged up. But we're getting there. It's a lot better than it was. It's one of those things, it takes a bit of time to get it all right. And as much as you want to keep it clean as you go, it isn't always easy. But we get, because of the way our yard is in a bit of a square, it gets a bit like the air gets sucked in, it brings the rain with it, it brings all the dirt, whatever. It's the way it is. So we are nearly done for today. Just going to make sure quad bike's away, workshop shut, and all those various things. I did tell you to wait till the end of the video to see what I am wearing underneath my bib and brace here. Underneath the bib and brace, we've got the new Big Boot shirts. If you follow me on social media, you would have seen a sneak preview of these anyway. This one that I'm wearing is a sample that Claire has sent me from Cotton Eye Sew. She is currently making the rest of them. They will be available on our website very soon to buy if you'd like to buy one, along with some new polos, some new t-shirts, gilets, hats, you name it. This is the biggest merch order we've ever done. If you are a channel member, you will get first dibs on any merch when it goes live, so you'll get a couple days ahead of everyone else. You also get a discount on it as well. I'll make sure to put all the links and the codes up on the community post for the members. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel via memberships, liking, subscribing, all that kind of jazz. It really does help. Let's try and give Crawford a really good race to 20,000 subs. I know he's trying to get there before harvest. He's got a bit of a head start, but there's no reason why we can't catch him up. So make sure you subscribe. It's completely free. Doesn't cost you a penny. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on another video very soon. Cheerio.
Like a drug that